down by the campground, the fire's burning low, chatting with old friends, watching embers glow. Sweet tea in a mason jar simply can't be beat. Dr. Pepper's bubbling, giving us that Texas heat. Coffee's brewing strong in the morning light. Hot cocoa warms our hearts on a chilly night. Talking about the good old days back in the navy blue. Patriotic Thames, yeah, we've got a few. Kicking back with 7 LTN, listening to the airwaves right back when. Stories of the past and dreams of the new, in our small Texas town where skies are true. Nights in the Lone Star, stars shining bright. Amateur radio in the still of the night. Transmissions clear, bouncing off the sky. 7 and LTN and friends, reaching far and wide. Flags proudly waving, old glory in the breeze. We know what it means to be truly free. Veteran hearts beat in this sacred land. Under Texas skies, we always take a stand. Kicking back with 7 LTN, listening to the airwaves like back when. Stories of the past and dreams of the new, in our small Texas town where skies are true.
Well, howdy, 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 hello. Welcome to my little stream here. Trying something new, trying to see how well it works with my Rumble account. And yeah, go from there. Instead of using Facebook, we'll try Rumble. But I do have 2 channels on Rumble as well. Can you hear me okay? And hello to Amelia. My volume is low. Let's see. I can try and increase it a little bit. Let me know how that works out. Boost that there. How's that? Any better? Testy 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, I've got this voice meter banana app to help try to sort and reroute things and boost, and it helps. Yeah, I can't always hear. Well, I could hear myself if I had headphones on, but can't do that right now because I still got problems with my right ear. Blah. Outer ear infection. At least down here it warmed up it's a little warmer tonight than last night, and warmer in the daytime than it was yesterday. So we're creeping slowly back up in the temperatures. I'm still fighting the Dickens. With Verizon trying to. Uh, if I understand Amelia's a putty tat, that's a rescue. That's about main main thing I think I caught. And if anybody wants to reach out to me, they're welcome to join me here on the stream. Uh, in fact, okay, so I'm wrong. So then, no, I didn't. I'm all composed. But you can come on the stream and correct me. Tell me how it is and pull out the frying pan or the rolling pan. I don't mind. I'm gonna knock this stuff loose out of my ear. Ay, 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 ay. But we get a little more fun because I have a couple of new songs uploaded to here. Welcome to whoever's here.
Dusty roads and Texas skies.
Some of my AI generated stuff here.
Sun burning in my eyes. Family struggles
Hope that's not
never
too loud.
die. Faith in God keep us alive. Hands worn rough from working hard. Love carried in a beaten truck. No silver spoon, no jackpot card. Just
Goldie.
guiding all
Okay.
our luck. Family
Canine must be one.
burning bright through the darkness, through the night. Standing strong, never give up the fight. God's whispers make it right. Prayers by the old oak tree. Voices lifted wild and free.
Yeah, just sitting here, chilling late at night. Trying to get some promo on my streams here. So, don't be afraid to say hello, like, subscribe, thumbs up, over on Rumbles, rant and rave if you want. Some people are calling it the dungeon, but it's not the dungeon. Dungeon is darkness. It's the parapet of the castle, highest peak. So, yeah, welcome on one of these streams that go off about all sorts of other silly things. Just here to hang out, chat, be a social family, maybe talk religion, maybe talk radio, ham radio, or VA sucks, and well, government agencies suck. Best said. There you are again, Hosey. So I get tired of Georgie and Mr. Coop. Ugh. It's always fun trying to figure out when to do a stream. For people who don't normally do streams during your times, all of a sudden you go to do a stream, you get ready to prepare to do a stream. Other people decide they're going to do a stream at that time too. Oh well, it is a popularity contest. Well, it's glad to hear that you got yourself not only a rescue but goldies. Goldies are lovely, a wonderful breed, and to be saved from a puppy mill even better. Okay. Oh, what was that? Oh, just me about me. Whoops. Uh, that's the way it is sometimes. That ain't gonna work for a darn. I don't read. Well, although I can, I don't like reading upside down. Come on now. Just trying to be able to pay attention, pay attention to the rumbles, chat at the same time as the stream. Oh, what the hell? Let's try to see what I can do here. But it is what it ain't. Luciana, at least you have a fluffy cuddle buddy for the cold up there. Chat, hang out. My volume's a little low. I apologize, and don't want to wake the wife and daughter and dog in this house. Let's see. And I found out more about who the judge was in the CPS case. It is an associate judge. It is an actual judge who was, I guess, put on the bench last summer. Sienna Goldies are like labs, like our Tennessee Terrier. They never get past the energetic puppy stage. They might chill a little, but they've always got some energy. So make sure you have a long but sturdy leash. And if you do tie off outside, make sure it's something very, very secure. Oh, my little Tennessee Terrier broke. Well, yeah, she broke the handle off this RV. I tied her leash to the handle, and next thing you know, it broke off. And she's only a medium-sized dog, upper end of the mediums, 40, 45 pounder. But she got a lot of torque. Uh, and again, for anyone that may want to know, doggone it, and with my internet being silly, Verizon. Um, if you're starting to use Rumble, I have Rumble as well, and the channel equivalent to this is pinned at the top. So if y'all decide to start looking at the Rumble side of things, or anybody else, yeah, finally got a copy of the court order today Even though they tried to schedule my daughter for, well, I got the copy of the court order after they tried to schedule the interview with my daughter, and I had less than 24 hours of notice to when they set up the random schedule and didn't tell me about it, tell us about it. But I called my daughter's attorney this morning, told them, "You want her, come get her." Of course, they didn't follow through on that. Now they're trying to set up for Friday. And it's like, well, you want her, come get her. We have no way to get her there. And I haven't heard back yet. Our dog, a unique Barker wine. Actually, she's talkative. She has a specific bark when Mama's home. She has a specific bark when a certain friend of ours, Conrad, pulls up in his car. Uh, yeah, and of course and then her bark for me is basically, meh, bad home, meh. But care less about me. But she'll jump out the RV after the wife when she gets home, from going somewhere. She'll pounce around liquor. And even though she knows to stay out the windows, she likes to go and peek out the windows if we're like say outside changing batteries and the surveillance cameras. She's like right there in a window watching, even though she knows she's not supposed to be doing that. And of course, our dog's bark is very well. You would think she was a pit bull the way she barks, but she's not. Well, that's what I was just talking about with the interview thing. Is apparently that associate judge is a judge, signed off on the order for CPS to interrogate our daughter. Because she found, yeah, and well, and so now it's just a matter of trying to get it scheduled before the 29th. But we have no transportation other than our RV with a trailer to get anywhere. And yeah, most office buildings and things like that. I'm sorry, you can't park, you know, almost 50 foot of 47 feet of vehicle just anywhere. But literally, we didn't even get a copy of the signed order until until this afternoon when the interview was being rescheduled again. That's the problem. There are no charges against us, but there's probable cause enough to and interrogate our daughter. I think there's enough hearsay that there's neglect, so they got to go after it because they don't have any evidence of anything. and they're hoping they can convince a child to slip up and give them evidence. It's all about fishing. Because since we stand on our rights, we must be doing something wrong or illegal. Because they don't like it when people stand on their rights. To them, that's a sign of guilt. Not a sign of F you, you're the government. You're not here to help. And then they say they don't want to remove the child, and they basically want to force us into services. Because, oh my God, somebody believes in homeschooling their child and full time RVing. To them, that's not normal. They're allowing the court appointed attorney ad litem slash guardian ad litem in with the child, but no parent. Because of course they're trying to figure out crimes against the parents. Well, they're trying to play the word. It's just an interview. No, it's an interrogation. You know, it's an interrogation. We've already informed our daughter that she has the right not to say a darn word to them. In fact, any word she does say, even how she says hello, they'll turn around and try to twist. And if they think, the way they're going about this, it's all. I mean, any other agency in any other state would have done dropped it, but they are pushing so hard, which tells me they are not playing. They are not. Yeah, they're up to something. But they do when the judge is in their back pocket and biased and makes procedural errors, which are appealable things in the state of Texas. But you've got 30 days to appeal. But I don't even have access to the court transcripts yet. I just barely found out the name of the judge or associate judge. And I only found that out by looking at the signature line on the order. And that's all they handle are CPS cases, but they don't understand the full concept of the law. They don't understand defendants' rights, only CPS's rights. She's 12, but they're trying to say she's 13. And oh, they're also trying to say she's a male when she's female. That's conveniently been placed into the court paperwork. And then, of course, homeschoolers are bad. Uh, because even the judge asked, was she able to be? Were you able to interview her at her school, as in without parents' permission, which is illegal, even especially in the state of Texas? No, she's homeschooled. Uh, and just because she's a big girl, therefore somehow we're not feeding her properly. Her diet's not proper, so therefore they're trying to use that as some sort of medical neglect. But medical neglect is for necessary medical care, not for anything else. A child who is not starving is not malnourished. You can't say that, malnourishment, yeah, you can possibly squeeze in as medical neglect, but you can't just because a child is healthy, happy, healthy. Uh, no, our daughter is not. We don't believe in that garbage. Our daughter is not, but it's obvious they're trying to push some sort of agenda, even though that's been made illegal in the state of Texas. But then, of course, this is liberal Austin slash Travis County, Texas. No, it's just a matter of they can't even get their own story straight of what they're trying to push. And again, this is all over a ripped Family Dollar shopping bag. And because we told the cop no. So the cop having her feet getting all butt hurt. Well, technically, well, in a way, well, that's the thing. That's another thing they don't like because we're in an RV. We can up and move. We can go wherever. But they don't want us to do that. They want us in their government services for 3 to 6 months because they already have a bunch of missing children in the system, but they do want to be able to push their agenda and other services onto us. I'm not sure about that, Sienna, but yeah, but they want to push their other services onto us so they can uh, force, yeah, so they can get their government funding to say, oh, look at what we're doing. We're spending all this money. We're needed. This is why we're needed. No, well, if you're not needed, you're not needed. Shut the hell up. Stop trying to increase your budget for bogus reasons. And technically, a school guidance counselor, I don't think would be considered a child's advocate because, yeah, they have more pushing them for the system side of things, do what the school wants or what colleges are looking for, because what's a guidance counselor is supposed to help you figure out what you want to do in life, such as become a nurse or a doctor or lawyer or whatever. So they're going to push what is pushed to them. So I don't, yeah, they're It's like the so-called patient advocates at the VA. That they do not advocate for the patient. They advocate for the bureaucracy. And allegedly, an attorney ad litem slash guardian on, yeah, and even my so-called legal representative on the CPS matter, he was upset that what the person appointed to my daughter was both attorney and guardian ad litem. Because guardian ad litem means, well, both are supposed to be best interest of the child, but the guardian ad litem is best interest of the child, but more towards the court side of it. And the attorney ad litem is more towards the child side of it. Yeah, they might try to think it's the same way here. I've already told, already informed my daughter. I mean, heck, if they ask anything medical, like who's her primary care doctor, who's her pediatrician or whatever, it's HIPAA. They have no right to know that. They have no right to know any medical information. They have, without a court order. And asking questions is not a court order to garner that information. She has the right to refuse all questions. And they even gave my daughter examples of potential questions that could be asked that no matter which way, the only way to answer it is either not say a word or just say I refuse to answer any and all questions. Because you answer in the affirmative, it can be used against you. Answer in the negative. Those so-called trick questions. Uh-huh. Hose, I think your fingers have ran away from you. And right now, if we were to try to, also right now, if we tried to move away or drive away with our RV and stuff and leave the county, they would put out an Amber Alert for us and basically have us arrested. So, yeah, I believe that kind of garbage is inappropriate. But unless they have some sort of other proof or signs, yeah, or the child is going to them to report it, yeah. Like the system really cares. If they did, they would screen foster parents a lot better, and they don't. Yeah. But yeah, if it's a male asking the question and it's a male guidance counselor and they're asking a female child, yeah, that is just so inappropriate on too many levels. Now, maybe if it was in front of the female school nurse and it was a female asking the question, then yeah, that might be a more appropriate type of situation. But then again, in the 1980s, yeah, even a little bit to this day, people get accused of, they push and make the situation so uncomfortable that people get accused of stuff they don't do just because, yeah, some people make false allegations against the other parent for various reasons. Okay. Howdy, Linda. Glad to see you. You ladies are all here. We're not even a Daniel showing up. What? He must. Where's the dudes? Come on. So that's the fun with that. I did think I had just before the holiday a call from the VA, but they didn't leave a message. And he called them back to figure out what the heck it was they wanted. And the pinned comment is the link to my Rumble channel, one of my Rumble channels, the one that's basically my equivalent to this channel. I know I'm surrounded by all females out in the RV too. The wife, the daughter, the dog, the cat. Look, I need to buy stock in Hershey's. Hershey's and Midol. Uh, well, at least the one good thing is my channel's too small to really get messed with by the stupid circus. So Spawn gets a lot of males on his stream too. There's Spliffy, there's me, there's uh Tim Fox, David Fox, yeah, a couple of Foxes there, and a few other dudes. But but Spawn is also timed more correctly to work with other countries. And I don't think he'll quite be doing a live stream today, though. Or with what well, for some of us is well, for some people it's today. For some of us will soon be will soon be today. Because he has that uh, sobering event to go to. He gets on his streams, he will not. Yeah, he won't be that happy of a camper. Yeah, I'm getting the American goofballs. It's all right. It's all fun. Just okay, fine. I'll throw on some music for you.
In fields of blood and dust blown white, a servant spirit won't be denied. Fight with honor proud, in echoes of the battles loud. Through storms at sea and endless night, for sailors' heart the guiding light. Jesus Christ, the strength inside.
Oh, we only got it dusting and it was gone within hours.
Through storms at sea, endless night, for sailors'
Sent it back.
guiding light. Jesus Christ, the strength inside, for freedom's call, they won't backslide. Carry on, oh soldier brave, through the memories of those who gave. Lift up your eyes to hope's bright dawn, in the shadow of the falling dawn. On hallowed ground where heroes rest, veterans' pride in chest compressed. With every prayer and worship hymn, their legacy will never dim. In battle's pound where heroes rest, their spirit's fire forever shone. With Jesus as their guiding star, in darkened times they carried far. Rise up, lift your voices high, for every tear that's yet to dry. With hope and faith the journey's long, in remembrance they live on. Carry on, oh soldier brave, through the memories of those who gave. Lift up your eyes to hope's bright dawn, in the shadow of the falling yawn. On hallowed ground where heroes rest, their spirit's fire forever shone. With Jesus as their guiding star, In darkened times they carried far. Rise up, lift your voices high for every tear that's yet to dry. With hope and faith the journey's long. In remembrance that we live on. Carry on, oh soldier brave, through the memories of those who gave. Lift up your eyes to hope's bright dawn. In the shadow of the falling yawn.
Yeah, you're heading to the outhouse.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Uh, so what else should we talk about? See if this will let me do this while I'm in the middle of the stream. Have fun with AI a little bit. Thought I loaded a couple of others that didn't quite seem to make it, I think. Oh, wait, I might have to unzip them. That's what it is. Oops. Unzip them, then upload them. All right, let's see if I can get it to do this. Yeah. There you go.
In silence waits my soul today. From rock so strong I will not sway. Salvation rests in Him alone. In Him a fortress I have grown. How long will horses break down, like leaning walls to hit the ground? Deceit and lies my enemies spin. In God my hope will never thin. Trust in Him at all times still. Pour yours we never fall. Loneliness but a breath. I bore nothing at their best, measured on a balance. They rise like vapor, then they pale. Do not trust in stolen gain. Riches bloom, then quickly wane. Once broken, twice I've heard. Unfailing love is my word. Power belongs to God on high. To each reward He does supply. His love will guide us ever true. In Him our strength we will renew.
So I've been having a little fun with the AI generator. There's somebody else on Rumble. Speak up, let me know. Says there's 2 viewers. I think one of them's me. It won't show in the chat, but I can at least see it. I'm still here. I should be. I'm still here on YouTube too. Toot toot. Maybe once I get it uploaded to here. I gotta kill my internet doing one thing here. What's there? Get that up here in the background section. And what I used to create that song was Psalm 62 with the AI. Having to be careful when I do that though. Now, put it on there.
In silence waits my soul today.
By request, it's looped.
From rock so strong,
There you go, Linda.
I will not sway. Salvation rests in Him alone. In Him my fortress I have grown. How long will forces break me down? Like leaning walls to hit the ground.
It's been an hour.
Deceit and lies my enemies spin. In God my hope will never thin.
Oh, so now you're gonna go to sleep on my brain. Why that just lovely.
All time still. Pour your hearts and know His will. Deceit and lies, my enemies spin. In God my hope will never thin. Trust in Him at all times still. Pour your hearts and know His will. God is our refuge, standing tall. In His embrace we never fall. Low-born men are but a breath.
No, I didn't know that, Sienna.
High-born nothing at their best. Measured on a balanced scale, they rise like vapor, then they pale. Do not trust in stolen gain. Riches bloom, then quickly fade. Once God spoken, twice I've heard. Unfailing love is my word. Power belongs to God on high. To each reward He does supply. His love will guide us ever true. In Him our strength we will renew.
Yeah, Goldens are used a lot in search and rescue.
We will.
Yeah, he has a great pair of knees, while my knees stink.
In silence waits my soul today. From rock so strong I will not sway. Salvation rests in Him alone.
At least not mixed with Newfoundland.
In
Newfies are
Him
pretty
my
huge too.
fortress I have grown. How long will forces break me down? Like leaning walls to hit the ground. Deceit and lies, my enemies spin.
Can y'all still hear me over the
My
music?
hope will never thin.
Or are you ladies up in your own chat?
Trust in Him at all times still. Pour your hearts and know His will. Deceit and lies, my enemies spin. In God my hope will never thin. Trust in Him at all times still. Pour your hearts and know His will. God is our refuge, standing tall. In His His embrace we never fall. Lowborn men are but a breath, highborn nothing at their best, measured on a balanced scale. They rise like vapor, then they pale. Do not trust in stolen gain. Riches bloom, then quickly wane. Once God spoken, twice I've heard. Unfailing love, His mighty word. Power belongs to God on high. To each reward He does supply. His love will guide us ever true. In Him our strength we will renew.
Yes, I've heard Lauren Bagel. Not in a while, but I have heard some of her music. Hmm. Yes, Newsboys with Michael Tate. Even the original Newsboys before Michael Tate was pretty good too. Have you heard of the movie and or song God's Not Dead? The song is done by Newsboys. The fact that God's Not Dead, it pretty much ends. Uh, that first one pretty much ends with the Newsboys concert. They also have one of the best drummers out there. Search Newsboys drummer and watch what he does on one song. He gets a flipping and a spinning, and yeah, good thing he's seatbelted. There's also a third and I believe a fourth one. And some people were trying to say that, no, that can't possibly happen. That wouldn't happen in real life. It does all the time. My favorite song by modern newsboys, more or less, is Crazy. I forget at the moment. Uh, so many other good movies. That and this ear problem mucking me up a little bit. But another good movie is Fireproof and also Courageous. Yeah, that's a good song too. If you like older rock and roll, look at Petra, Petra. I forget his name off the top of my head at the moment, but the lead singer for Petra started off secular, and now he's one of the people that are in the J Seculo band or get together, what do you want to call them? Actually saw Petra live one time. Petra, Phil Driscoll. Do I need to reboot? Shoot. Some of my favorite Christian artists are Petra. Phil Driscoll's not bad. Sandy Patty. Of course, I like DC Talk, and which is now basically Toby Mac is over there in his thing, and Michael Tate's over with Newsboys. So I like Newsboys as well. A few others. Basically, all the God's Not Dead is about religious persecution in one way or another. And if you don't believe it's happening in real time, you can go to aclj.org. They also have a YouTube channel as well, YouTube and Rumble. Weekdays daily, they have a show starting at about noon Eastern. God's not dead, he should realize he's living on the inside. Yeah. But the movie Courageous is hilarious. It involves a couple of the characters are law enforcement officers, and Fireproof involves is basically more about marriage and a firefighter, firefighting. A little bit about the firefighting, mostly about the marriage, the person's marriage. But yeah, I know I got the single ladies in here, so they might not care too. Yeah, but Courageous is about dads owning up to being spiritual dad. You know, dads, dads for the Lord. So they have some good messages. And especially when I continued with the Left Behind series. No, you're not, Linda. Not at all. Because you cared enough to make the statement. Never too old to care. Old enough to know better. So what? No God, no Jesus? All they have to do is just basically put the Ten Commandments back in Sienna and make a huge difference. But that's how Satan works. Uh, so are we all happy that Trump made it to the inauguration? Now, Linda, tell how Jesus to go back out there and do the lawn work. Uh, well, I do appreciate y'all coming into my stream. It's at least fun. So you just get things to grow a little bit. My channel, that is. Well, I'm not sure if food prices will go down too much. First, fuel prices have to go down. And food prices might go down a little bit, but not too much. But at least start stabilizing. That's the main thing. So you stabilize, then pay and things like that can come up to match. And just the side checks or whatever. But unfortunately, yeah, the only thing you can really bring the price down on is cost of gasoline and diesel. It's not even so much drill, baby, drill anymore. It's turn the pumps back on and fire up the refineries. Maybe build a couple of newer refineries. Do that and get the transportation, like the Keystone XL pipeline finished and operational. Yeah, and that's where things are going to still stay. And that's where things are going to probably go up on the other end of things, tariffs. But it'll be worth it. I also like Trump's plan of the External Revenue Service, ERS. And welcome to whoever else has shown up. Please say hello. Let us know you're here. But in many ways, tariffs can be a good thing because they force more manufacturers to make things here in the United States, producing more jobs. And the Keystone, well, there was two Keystones, the Keystone and the Keystone XL. The Keystone XL pipeline, yeah, is the one that comes out of Canada down, down the middle of the U.S. I think yeah, I don't know what the other what the other one was, and I don't want to misspeak on that. But yeah, we need to stop selling all our oil from like in Alaska off to China when, yeah, we need it here. But the tariffs would raise the cost of Chinese knockoff goods, which would force things to be made in America again. And yeah, well, you have the right people working in quality control. Made in America should be higher quality. Should be. But we'll see how it all goes. But it's going to take more than just 4 years to really do the best. Yeah, the initial 4 years of Trump, but we need to make sure that one, during the midterms, stuff doesn't fall backwards. And two, 2028 is as much of a blowout as 2024 was for someone conservative. This, is truly conservative or whatever. That'll keep the ball rolling in the right direction. Because that would stink. You get the ball moving in the right direction, then it goes backwards because of Biden, backwards Biden, then forwards with Trump again, and let it go backwards again. Yeah. And as we see, or as we have seen, you know, Democrats can destroy quicker than the Republicans can build. What the heck was that? Somebody just knocked on the trailer and not on the RV. I don't see anybody back there. a surveillance camera at the moment. I don't even know who that is. Hmm. All right, Linda, you have a great night. Probably wrapping this up soon. Was glad to have you ladies spend some time with me here. Hope it was fun. Just trying to attempt to pull up my security cameras a little bit because I thought I heard somebody knocking, but it sounded like it was back at the trail. Okay. That I don't know. Don't know all the different politicians out there. I barely know who my state politicians are, and they're a joke. Well, look at what they've done, what they keep trying to do to what's her name from Hawaii. She wasn't turtle enough for the Turtle Club. I mean, yeah, liberal enough for the Liberal Club. Oh, that's nice. Have somebody to help you with that. Take some more ibuprofen here. So, anything else we want to talk about here? Daniel say try to push it to 2 hours. Can we make it that far? And of course, I got my Dr. Pepper. Nope. I'll be honest. I don't get much news about Iowa these days. Uh, this is something that breaks into national news. But then, even then, I'm the last to hear anything. I've even kind of given up on. Although it was years ago, I probably did. Might have been when still in Kentucky, and I couldn't even. And my internet was even worse than it is now. Uh, I had a lot of trouble even trying to get cell signal or over the air TV. Because we was in a hole. The funny thing is, that hole was right by the Kentucky Motor Speedway. Okay, so now my cameras are tripping. So, oh, I'm sure they would have. Like I said, we were having fun just trying to get TV. Because we were literally on a pole, putting my antenna. I had fun trying to get even, because he was spinning the antenna towards, what is that, Cincinnati. So I spun it back towards Louisville. And either way, didn't really cut me off. And yeah, my antenna was kind of watching a lot of those PBS Kids for my daughter. And if we could get it, Me TV. Then again, the Me TV we were getting there didn't have the morning cartoon hour. So I think Hose's fingers fell asleep, and we know Linda went to bed. Have you tired out that puppy yet, Sienna? So maybe you can try to get some sleep. Yes, but Iowa's more flat. Uh, a weak signal from Des Moines was pretty much the whole state. Uh, well, I'll go ahead and Ready to close this out. Doesn't seem to be anybody wanting to say hi on my Rumble side, so it's all over here on the YouTube at the moment. Then again, I don't have any followers on Rumble, on that Rumble channel yet. So other than myself, I'm following myself. I had to do that just so I could log into my own video. Sorry. I'm using the built-in microphone on the computer at the moment. Now there's nobody there to say hi to. So I'll begin to say my goodbyes here, and I've fixed the song that's on the outro here. So is there anybody else wants to say goodbye? They can do it.
We gathered round the campfire's glow. Stars dance high where the warm winds blow. Sweet tea in a mason jar, thick as a stone. Laughter floats like smoke, we're never alone. Dr. Pepper fizzing light hits the glass. Coffee brewing slow, time here seems to pass. Hot cocoa whispers tales to the night. Stories of the road where everything feels right. Kicking back with friends, no worries in sight. 87 LTN by the radio's light. With amateur radio, we share our land, holding on to moments as embers turn to sand. Eric tunes the dial, finds a friendly voice. Static crackles softly in the quiet, we rejoice. Talking about the little things, living day by day. Simple countryside where we'd rather stay. Cedar smoke mixes with the midnight dew. There's magic in the air in everything we do. Peggy tells a story about the mountains far. Just another chapter neath this familiar star. Kicking back with friends, no worries in sight. 87 LTN by the radio's light. With amateur radio, we share our land, holding on to moments as embers turn to sand. We gathered round the campfire's glow. Stars dance high where the warm winds blow. Sweet tea in a mason jar, thick as a stone. Laughter floats like smoke, we're never alone. Dr. Pepper fizzing light hits the glass. Coffee brewing slow, time here seems to pass. Hot cocoa whispers tales to the night, stories of the road where everything feels right. Kicking back with friends, no worries in sight. 87 LTN by the radio's light. With amateur radio, we share our land, holding on to moments as embers turn to sand.